welcome to Off the Hook Outdoors. I'm Ted, your host. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to make your scent last longer and go a little farther. Now, in today's market, the deer pee and deer urine scents and all the other scents out there are a little pricey. I'm going to be using my favorite scent, and it's Jinxum Scents. I'm going to be using the Misfortune today. You can use any scent that you like as long as it's in the liquid form. So I'm using my favorite, the Jinxum Scents. I'll have Jinxum Scents, and Jinxum Scents is always in my description of my videos, so go over and check them out. And what you need to do this process is pretty simple. You need a solo cup. I have a, what is that, a 2 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon measuring spoon. I have 4 ounces of my Jinxum Scent Misfortune. This is a dominant buck scent. And you also need some containers, and I have 2 4-ounce containers right here. You can use whatever plastic container you want. I'll link these in the description. I got these from Amazon. These are just the blue containers because my colors are on Off the Hook Outdoors are blue, so I went with the blue plastic containers, and we'll link all the stuff in the description. And then the most important thing, I got a Tupperware full of the clear Orbeez. What these are the water beads that you can put in vases to water your flowers. So I bought a pack of these, and I'll have those linked in the description as well. You can buy colored ones. I just bought the clear ones to test it out and see how it worked, but I'll probably be buying the blue ones. Now if you go over to Jinxum Scents, they have the dabs that they sell as well, and they have it color coded to their specific scent. I just bought the clear ones for now, but I wanted to show you this and give you this little tip that can help you and you know, people are on a budget and things like that. So this will help your scent last longer and go a little farther in the woods for you, and it's a little easier on your wallet. So stay tuned. I'm going to get this together and I'll show you exactly how I do it. Alright everybody, well, I'm doing this when my wife's not home because of the deer pee and everything, and I don't think she likes the smell, but I think by the time she gets home from work, she won't be able to smell the deer pee. I'll open the windows and put the fan on. But that's just a little tip too. Do this in a basement or do it in your workshop. I'm doing it right here on the dining room table just for purposes of you can see better. So I got my solo cup. I got what they consider the Orbeez that you buy online. You've got thousands and thousands of these in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off is I'm going to take a tablespoon full of these Orbeez, and all I'm doing is putting them in the solo cup, just 1 tablespoon, okay? And then what I'm going to do, and why I'm using the Misfortune, the dominant buck, is because my hunting season is over here in PA, and you can, this is the synthetic as well, so this lasts longer. So all I got to do is make these beads, and I will refrigerate them until after the season. And when I start my new mock scrapes, like later on in June, July, I will use this to start my scrapes off, and I can keep these in the freezer or in the refrigerator. Now, if you're not familiar with Jinxum Scents, I do recommend you go over and check them out. They have the synthetic and they have the natural. So I'm using the synthetic here up because I want to just to show you guys how I'm doing this, and I'll use these in my mock scrapes. But the natural deer pee from Jinxum Scents, you can also freeze at the end of your season. So if you go buy your scent from Jinxum Scents, and make sure you're using my code Off the Hook Outdoors, and you'll save 10% on your purchase. If you have the natural deer urine, you can freeze these until next season. So definitely you get you can prolong the use of your scent that way as well. Don't throw it out after the season, freeze it. But the synthetic, you do not have to do that. You just have to refrigerate it. That's why I'm making the beads with the synthetic right now, because I don't know how they would hold up frozen. So just for you guys to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bottle, and I am just going to, I put the beads in the cup, and then I'm just going to pour the scent. That is 2 ounces of scent right there. And then I'm going to use another bottle, so total of 4 ounces. Whew. I know why my wife gets mad, but this is great stuff, guys. This is awesome stuff. So I save these bottles for future if I want to mix and match stuff. So what I did is I put the urine in the solo cup, and I have the beads in there. So what we got to do now is we got to wait until that absorbs all of the liquid into those beads. And what I have is I have two 4-ounce, so I have 8 ounces of container. I have 4 and 4. We put in 4 ounces of scent in here, and we're going to make 8 ounces of beads. So we're going to just give it some time, let this soak up. It usually takes about a half an hour. So once this soaks it up, we will be right back, and I will show you the results and what I do and how I package it. Stay with me.
Tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back. But hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street.
All right, everybody, we're back. The beads are ready, and those little clips that I showed you before with those bucks working my wilking vine and that scrape there, that's made with the Jinx Some Sense. That I started that scrape at the beginning of the hunting season in September. In my hunting area here in PA, and those bucks are after the season, so I'm hoping that they make it through. So I just wanted to give you a little clip while we were waiting, but it's been about 30 minutes. I don't know if you can see this, but the Orbeez are full. I don't know. You can call them Orbeez, you can call them beads, whatever. I know Jinx Some Sense calls their product dabs, which are great products. I have a bunch of those as well, but I use them all up. But this is the beads right here. So what I do now is I just take my container, and you gotta be careful, these beads don't go everywhere. And you can see all the beads are all swelled up. And what I do is I just add them in this container. And I use 4 ounces of scent, and these are 4-ounce containers. So I'm just filling up the containers with the beads right now. Just be careful you don't spill them. Okay, so that container is full of the beads right there. You can see that it's one. Let me get the other one out. And just be careful with this, but this is a great way to have your mock scraped, and then the scent lasts a little longer in your scrapes as well. And the moisture out in the the morning dew and stuff like that, if it's dry out and these beads start shrinking up, they'll hold the scent longer. But in the mornings, or if it rains, these beads will get the liquid from the rain and stuff and the moisture, and they will reignite basically. So there's 2 right there, guys. We're gonna put the caps on them because they do smell very good, though, in a good way. So there is that, and I have enough in this cup probably for another so would have 12 ounces of beads with the 4 ounces of scent. So that's about tripling your scent usage in the woods. So you get we get 12 ounces, and that's about a 12 ounce with the solo cup. What's left in there, we have a 4 ounce, we have a 4 ounce cup. So that's 12 ounces of the beads to 4 ounces of the liquid scent. So I think that's tripling your scent in a very easy way. It's very easy to do, and that was just something that I wanted to show you guys to maybe help you save a little money and make your scent last longer. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's very basic, very simple. I will leave the description of all the products in this video, and I will also leave the description of Jinx Some Sense as always in my in the descriptions of my videos. So make sure you're going over there, check out my description, all my partners and affiliate links. Jinxum Scent is an awesome scent company. Use my code OFFTHEHOOKOUTDOORS to save 10% on your products. The products on Jinxum website, the only thing that it doesn't work for are the clothing and the apparel, because it is a print on demand, so they don't give you the usage of my code for that because of the print on demand. But great products. You can use any scent you like. If you have your favorite scent out there, I do recommend using the Jinxum scent for this, but you can use any scent that you buy in the store as long as it's in the liquid form, and do your beads, and you will be able to make your scent last longer, and you'll get a little more scent for your money. Thank you for joining me today. Like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations, and we will see ya.